coming into spring, did you get the idea that you were close to this dream of playing in Major League Baseball?
Um, I would say so, yeah. Obviously, I didn't think I was going to start in the big leagues just because we had so many different options, and I wasn't a 40-man guy, but it's probably the best I've ever thrown the baseball for however long that was, so just getting there in that spot was pretty cool.
And then once Shelty told you that you're making the big league roster, who was the first phone call you made?
My dad, because probably 2 minutes after. He told me congrats, shook my hand, I ran out of the building and called my dad. It wasn't really a conversation. We kind of just I was smiling at him for like a minute and kind of just broke out into tears, and he was like, dude, tell me. Like, I wouldn't be crying and laughing if it was bad news. It was a fun conversation. I don't even think it started then. I saw those posts on Twitter when I was on the bus to the field, and I was like, oh boy, I'm really doing this today. But once I got in the clubhouse and saw my jersey with the patch, it was just kind of a surreal moment for me. And obviously, walking out towards the field, a lot of nerves kicking in. Yeah, I think once I tie up the shoes and get ready to go, I just turn my brain off. I feel like that's just the key to success for me, and it's working out so far. But just turning my brain off, not letting things get too big, it's what's huge for me.
Now, here you're kind of looking up, you're looking around. Were you thinking about it, or were you just kind of focusing on the start?
I think I just left the clubhouse way too early. I gave myself way too much time, and was kind of sitting there, and that's when I actually got to start to thinking about it. I was like, oh boy,
Yeah.
kicking back in with the nerves, but settled down once I started getting in the routine again.
Now this clip's great because you look over at Henry and smile. He looks over at you, gives you kind of like that look. Were you guys just both excited? Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure what 100% happened, but we probably just heard my name over the loudspeaker, and I was like, oh boy, that's a first. That's pretty cool.
it's getting real.
Yeah,
What's going through your mind at this point?
absolutely nothing. Like I said, just turned my brain off, just waiting to get back on the mound. That's when the brain really goes off. But yeah, just waiting to get out there. Bunchy.
Josh Bell, first K.
Yeah, so he was actually one of the first players I met when I came out here to go sign. My agent played with him or something like that, and he recognized my agent and walked over. We had a conversation. It was all good stuff, but yeah, it's actually kind of funny how that stuff works out.
With the fastball from Jared Jones. A promising arm in the Pirates system. Those the spring training.
I think I was a little juiced up there.
Do you remember any of this?
No. I know that was a disgusting pitch. Man. Yeah, I don't think I remember anything from this game. It's just juices were flowing, brain shut off, just getting out there and going.
You kind of have to at this point, right?
Yeah, that's just the way I've always pitched, and whenever I start thinking too much, stuff usually hits the fan. But as soon as I turn my brain off, it's smooth sailing. I think my dad was a little bit more excited than I actually was. Shelty told me the day after I was told I was making the team that I got game 3. So he was able to have 2 days or something to plan to come out. First K strat.
Is that something you practice, or is it
No,
just
I don't know where that came from. I don't think I've ever twirled around on a baseball field like that before, but juices are flowing. I had a 1-2-3 inning with 2 punchies, so feeling pretty confident after that, and just going out there doing what I do and let everything else take place. Just kind of just letting my stuff play, let them tell me what's going on, and if there's a need for change, then they'll let me know. But for the most part, I'm just going after them with my strengths, especially not knowing anything about me.
Was there any strikeout that stood out to you?
That one, Jazz Chisholm,
Yeah.
I wanted to punch him out. I don't know why, but I just did.
Do you think there's something to be said about like your preparation and like kind of going through the system that by the time you get up here, it does feel like a normal game?
I think it's just a mindset thing. I think people can fall short of that and get timid out there, but my mindset's always stayed the same no matter where I'm at, and I think that's just a key thing for me. Having a calm mindset out there, and I don't really care about too much. A lot of outside noise doesn't bother me too much. Obviously they had trumpets or drums, whatever they had out there in the stands. I didn't even really notice that while I was pitching, but during the other games I was like, they have instruments out here. So yeah, a lot of outside noise doesn't really bother me too much.
So what's Oscar telling you here?
I have no clue. Literally no clue. I don't think you could show me a single conversation I've had with someone, and it's just like during a game where it's like I don't remember just because I turned my mind off. Mullet looks nice though.
Coming out, just going down the dugout, getting your high fives. How you feeling in this moment?
Felt good. Obviously, I think I got hit around in the last part of the game, but I think it came out and I was still in the lead and in line for the win, so that was really just the only thing on my mind, was winning the rest of the baseball game. I think they mostly just said good job, I would assume. But yeah, not remember anything of this. Yeah, there's the end of the game. I remember that conversation. He told me, "Congratulations, brother." I was like, oh boy, that actually just happened. I would say it didn't even start. It started before the even game started. I was walking out to the bullpen to go get ready, and the entire left field, outfield fans are screaming my name, saying, "Let's go." And I was like, this place is different, and it was a lot of fun.
Same mindset, just do your thing.
Yeah, nothing, just trying not to overthink and keeping the mind empty. I didn't notice it in the moment, but when that video was posted on Instagram or Twitter, I heard the crowd was singing the song, and I was like, that's sick.
Your walkout song?
Yeah. Blue World, Mac Miller. Trying to win over some fans. My fiance is a really big Mac Miller fan. She always plays Mac Miller in her car, so there's a couple songs that stick out, and I like Blue World the best out of all of them.
Was there any part of the game that you felt settled?
Right after pitch one, getting strike one, for me at least, just takes all the nerves away. As soon as that happens, it's time to lock in.
You know, it's funny because you look around at the other players and they're bundled up, but you're short sleeve, no turtleneck, ready to go. Did you even notice the cold?
No. I've tried to pitch in sleeves and stuff like that before. It just doesn't feel right. So snowing, raining, 30 degrees. Guess I'm going no sleeves. Got a lot of weird comments from that one. I was a little fired up, you could say.
So I think you just got out of bases loaded jam.
I was running on third. First batter of the game, or that inning, was a pop up to the outfield. I think there's a miscommunication or something. He got all the way to third. Was running on third, no outs. I think I go fly out, punch out or something like that. But punching that last guy out, that felt pretty good, leaving that guy stranded at third.
He did it, and he's fired up. 6 Ks.
Just where you are and where this team is going, how excited are you for the future of Pirates baseball?
It's going to be fun, a lot of fun. Like, all of us pitchers are doing our jobs and keeping the games close and keeping us in a winning position. And I think we're going to be doing a lot of fun things this year.